Something big is happening in Miami. Not the kind of news that breaks with official announcements or flashing headlines, but the kind that moves quietly behind closed doors, whispered between agents, executives, and trusted voices inside football's inner circles. Reports are beginning to surface. Clues are starting to connect, and fans around the world are asking the same question. Is Inter Miami preparing to make another move that could shake American soccer to its core? With Lionel Messi already at the heart of the project, the idea that another Argentine national team player could be joining him feels almost unreal. But what if this isn't just a rumor? What if this is the next chapter of something much bigger? Inter Miami supporters, football lovers, and Messi fans across the globe. This is one of those stories that doesn't feel like ordinary transfer speculation. This feels different. This feels deliberate. This feels like a moment where ambition, emotion, and strategy collide. Because Inter Miami are not just building a squad anymore. They are building an identity. And according to multiple reports and sources close to the situation, the club is seriously exploring the possibility of bringing in another Argentine international, someone who understands Messi's football language at the deepest level. Since the day Lionel Messi arrived in Major League Soccer, the league has not been the same. Stadiums that once struggled to fill seats suddenly became sold-out arenas. Television ratings skyrocketed. Social media engagement exploded beyond anything MLS had ever experienced before. But beyond the lights, the cameras, and the global attention, something more important was happening. Inter Miami transformed from a young club with potential into a symbol of possibility. Messi didn't just join a team. He changed the perception of an entire league. Yet from the very beginning, one question followed Messi's arrival like a shadow. How far can his project really go? Can Inter Miami move beyond being a headline attraction and become a true football powerhouse? The answer, it seems, lies not only in Messi himself, but in who stands beside him on the pitch. And that is why this latest rumor carries so much weight. This is not about signing just any star. This is about chemistry, trust, shared history. Messi has always been at his best when surrounded by players who don't need instructions, who don't need explanations, who simply understand where he will be before the ball even arrives. We saw it at Barcelona. We saw it with the Argentine national team. When Messi plays alongside teammates who read the game the way he does, football becomes something else entirely. It becomes instinct. It becomes rhythm. It becomes art. Inter Miami's management understands this better than anyone. They know that building around Messi is not about collecting famous names. It's about creating an environment where Messi can thrive, conserve energy, and express himself freely. That's why the idea of adding another Argentine national team player is gaining serious momentum behind the scenes. According to reports, this is a carefully calculated move, not a rushed decision driven by hype. What makes this situation even more fascinating is how perfectly it aligns with Inter Miami's long-term vision. The club doesn't want short-term success. They want sustainability. They want dominance. They want to become a global brand that resonates far beyond MLS borders. Signing an Argentine international is not just a sporting decision. It's a cultural one. It strengthens the club's identity. It deepens the emotional bond with Latin American fans. And it reinforces the connection between Inter Miami and its most important figure, Lionel Messi. Sources suggest that discussions are already taking place quietly. Market evaluations are being made. Contract situations are being analyzed. Tactical compatibility is being studied in detail. The club wants someone who can make an immediate impact, someone comfortable under pressure, someone who has already proven himself on the biggest international stages. And when you look at Argentina's current generation, the list of players who meet that standard is impressive. Another crucial layer to this story is Messi's influence. While he may not officially hold a decision-making role within the club's hierarchy, his voice carries enormous weight. Inter Miami understands that keeping Messi happy, comfortable, and motivated is essential to the success of this entire project. And nothing motivates Messi more than playing alongside teammates he trusts. Players who share his footballing philosophy. Players who understand sacrifice, discipline, and the hunger to win. From a tactical perspective, the arrival of another Argentine international could completely reshape Inter Miami's style of play. Whether it's a midfielder capable of controlling tempo, a versatile attacker who can stretch defenses, or a leader at the back who brings stability and intelligence, the impact would be immediate. It would allow Messi to operate with more freedom. It would reduce his physical burden, and it would unlock new dimensions in Inter Miami's attacking patterns. The fans can feel it. Social media is already buzzing with speculation. Edited videos are circulating. Dream lineups are being imagined. Every journalist post, every cryptic message, every subtle hint is being dissected in detail. Supporters believe this could be the move that elevates Inter Miami from being a strong MLS team to becoming a continental force, capable of competing at the highest levels in regional and international competitions. But beyond tactics and trophies, there's a powerful emotional narrative at play. Messi's journey with the Argentine national team is one of football's most unforgettable stories. Years of heartbreak, years of doubt, and then, finally, redemption and glory on the world's biggest stage. Bringing one of his trusted national teammates to Inter Miami would feel like extending that story, like carrying the spirit of that World Cup triumph into club football, week after week in a new land. From a business standpoint, the logic is undeniable. Another Argentine star alongside Messi would generate massive global attention. Shirt sales would soar. Sponsorship opportunities would multiply. Broadcast deals would grow stronger. Inter Miami would become more than a football club. It would become a cultural phenomenon. And the MLS, in turn, would take another step forward on the global football map. Yet for all the marketing potential, this move is rooted in football reality. Messi is not getting younger. Every season matters. Every match counts. Inter Miami knows that maximizing Messi's impact requires intelligent squad building. Players who can support him defensively, share creative responsibility, and elevate the overall level of the team. An Argentine international already familiar with Messi's movements could make that transition seamless. As negotiations continue quietly and rumors grow louder, anticipation builds. Fans wait, analysts debate, and the football world watches closely. Inter Miami has already rewritten expectations for what is possible in North American soccer. This potential signing could be the next step in that transformation. What makes this moment feel truly special is the sense that history may be unfolding in real time. Years from now, people might look back and say this was the turning point, the moment when ambition became belief, when vision turned into dominance, when Inter Miami stopped chasing relevance and started defining it. The transfer window is still open. Nothing is confirmed, but the message is already clear. Inter Miami is not finished dreaming. They are not finished building. And with Lionel Messi at the center of everything, the possibility of another Argentine national team player joining the project feels less like fantasy and more like destiny. The world is watching. The fans are waiting. And something extraordinary may be just around the corner.